easy Death Prophet silence setup, right? Great for laning against Puck. Decent wave clear, decent AoE for the Phantom Lancer. You know, you can Crypt Swarm spam. I'm liking this Virtus.Pro draft a lot.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I feel like Death Prophet just does really well against the Puck. Because even if you phase shift, it doesn't break the Spirit Siphon, right? Which is what normally is the problem in the lane. I don't even know what this last pick can be.
Storm you may now select your heroes.
All right, so what just happened? Can you explain to me? I actually didn't get to see anything. Oh, so initial and then
the secondary one.
The secondary. So basically, it only reduces the initial, but the percentage drain is still exactly the same.
I don't know. I'm not sure which one it is that they did. They just said that it fixed mana cost reductions applying twice to Ball Lightning's activation cost. So activation cost. So it should still work for the amount that it goes over, I guess.
Okay. I mean, I still think, you know, Storm is very strong.
Okay.
Obviously, you know, not as crazy now, right? We saw a lot of everyone's been posting those ridiculous videos of the Kaya Arcane Rune, right? Storm just can zip infinitely. He actually gains more mana than he loses.
Oh my god!
And
I didn't know about that.
You know, with this change, you know, maybe we might see a little bit of a difference here. General's gonna be playing the offlane Puck this time. He's got 10 tangos.
Hey man, we're doing it. We're in there. Like we were talking about the Seneko Tether Grant Scepter bonus, it's still a little ways away. Level 15 is what you want to go for.
Oh, Lil, he broke his...
Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, they ping it out immediately. They know what's happening. That just happened. Pasha with the Subtle Flame, his teammate. And now they're just going to run away. Evacuate the bottom lane. Crystallize should not get caught out here.
30 seconds to battle.
And yeah, NaVi, they take their defensive posture. He'll suffice to get over here by the lane. They do spot him. Solo running at Crystallize. There's no way, right? There's no way, right? They saw the move over here. They have the stun. Crystallize, you can't give away your life like this. What is happening? You saw them all move over there. Oh, no.
Solo is the one who gets the first blood at least, and they are pretty slow to getting these bounty runes. So right. NaVi gonna get 4 bounty runes in return. You know, not the end of the world for losing the first blood.
It was all a bait. It was all planned. Probably not. Roger going to have to back away now, and he's going to head off towards the north. Does he fall within tower range? No, he's out of there.
So I think Wisp is still like very strong. I think we're probably reading a little too much into the Ag's talent. I think for the most part, just play the Wisp as you normally would. If you manage to get the 15, great. There's quite a few heroes that can make use of the Aghanim Scepter, right? You can even do some crazy play where you roll into Storm Spirit, tether him, and then you turn someone into a rock. I don't know if that actually works though. I don't know if it grants you the ability.
Goes down. That was perfectly timed. Wasn't able to get off the orb before the torrent came out, and having orb level 1 meant that Puck goes down there. No phase shift.
Very nicely done.
NDCSing just fine. He gets 7-1 so far versus the 3-0. Now no one getting the creep wave into his tower. Kind of a rough go for him so far.
This is a very hard lane for Storm, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, because you know, the way you CS a Storm is by walking into the wave, right? And you drop remnants and right-click. But if you try to walk into the wave, not only does he like just dodge the remnant because he's ranged, but then you also have to deal with the Spirit Siphon afterwards.
Yeah. Well, they don't get any D wards here. Unfortunately for NaVi, no one able to get some denies, and after a good initial start, it's starting to hurt a little bit. Solo trying to zone General out from the bounty rune, and Lil going to be able to steal one away. And now Earth Spirit rolling forward. He's going to be able to take the other. So NaVi trading out these runes, and well, everything kind of sitting still. Seneko does have a regen down bottom, so they could probably put the hurt to Pasha a little bit here. Bottom lane, or top lane rather. General goes down again, still not level 2. Oh man, that's really hurting this puck here.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing about this bottom lane for Pasha is that since it's a PL and a Wisp, you know, as long as he keeps his health around this level or higher, if they do try to go on him, you can steep you out.
Yeah.
This bottom lane, pretty rough for him. Roger's only level 1 as well, so they don't really have a way to kill him. Or stop the TP at least.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, mid lane, more battles going. It's still Dendy staying relatively even so far. And yeah, Roger.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job.
Top lane, they want to dive for this one now.
Oh, mid lane. Pasha coming in.
More action happening. Dendy, he's going to end up going down. But meanwhile, up top, they're trying to find the return kill, and they can't get it. So very frustrating stuff, I'm sure, for NaVi as they lose Dendy mid, and now can they find the kill onto Ramses? Roger didn't have his stun up there, so nothing doing.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't, like you said, didn't have the stun. I think he wanted to roll past Ramses and then kick him back towards the tower, but I think Sven's a little too tanky for that to happen.
Yeah.
Solo, 2 levels into Soul Catcher, he's not really scared of General. He's just gonna right click him down.
Oh my god.
And then he's gonna...
What a butthead.
That's a good way to put it.
Just like spending his whole mana pool and then daring him to do anything. Now, Storm will get an Illusion Rune level 4 versus the DP, who is also level 4, about to hit 5. Again, relatively even. You're saying that this is pretty good for Dendy considering the lane.
Yeah, he's actually doing a really good job. I honestly think that Death Prophet has such an easy time dealing with Storm in lane. But, I mean, we kind of saw earlier, the problem there is the Nature's Prophet can come in at any time.
Right.
And it's an easy kill. Not to mention, now there's Solo trying to make a kill as well, but he does get spotted by the ward, so not gonna see this happen.
Dendy gonna head back, send off his illusions to stack up the jungle maybe, or try and bait out a reaction. Now they're going to go for the banishment. Nice play there. They get the full assortment used, and +8 gold. Nicely done, Solo. What a guy.
Value.
Oh. Snako and Crystallize. They're down here bottom. Pushing back Pasha a bit more. And, well, the wraparound is coming over here to the side. Lil and Solo want to make something happen against Dendy, and well, he does catch sight of them. Going to run away. And will not be caught. Instead,
Solo in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it might be Solo that goes down. They do have the Torrent. Going to connect onto Roger, but no one here as well. They're able to get it. Stunned down, but... well, Solo still living. Deals away even creeps here.
He doesn't have a TP, so he's like actually just committed to staying here for as long as possible and cause as much trouble.
Yeah. All this time, though, it's given some extra room for General to catch up. And in fact, they're going to roll up top and try and take down Ramses. Popping the mango, turning to fight, gets the silence, gets the kill. Huge play for General.
I feel like Ramses has to do this at least once every game, where he just like, he likes to play very, very greedily with a low amount of health. Like he wants to really maximize his farm to its fullest potential. Yeah. Which is kind of understandable here. He still had 3 more tangos, but nice little rotation from NaVi. This definitely helps General quite a bit in terms of catching up.
Roger, he could go for a roll in towards mid onto no one if they want. No one, no vision up on the high ground. They move forward for this one, and well, there's the stun, there's the roll, there's the slow, everything going their way, and no one gonna be going to the grave. Oh, disruption? Maybe? No, there's no way.
No, he's dead.
Nice play there. They tried to find a return kill onto Seneko with the ulti, but not gonna happen. And again, playing a bit greedy by Virtus.Pro, trying to make it interesting.
Well, I don't know if they're trying to make it interesting. I think one of the biggest issues here right now that NaVi have though is this off lane. Like, look at Nature's Prophet. He's 28 and 21.
Yeah.
This PL is really disliking Nature's Prophet right now.
A level 5 on him. I guess on the other side though, you do have Sven that ended up dying once in lane, so it's not like it's all going perfect. Oh, they're good for it. The stun, it comes out. They're able to bait the phase shift, but the rotation comes in. Is it going to be enough to save a life? They do get the stun out. Great play from Roger to save his buddy's life, but now Lil is here as well. He has 2 points up in X. They have the phase shift. Can he get away? They pull him back and kill him off. A bit too greedy from General, and now the rotation in further. Everybody's here from VP. Seneko, can he save Roger? They still have a roll and a stun if they want to turn it. But no way to really punish this any further. The stun onto 2. Roger, obviously no magnetize yet. They also have the silence, which they can combo together here if they want to use it. But they're just going to call it off now.
Well, unfortunately for VP, no Shrine to use.
Roger.
Would have been really valued here.
They need to kick that guy away. They silence. Torrent not going to hit. Roger. Oh, buddy. Live on 20. Neutral creep denies Pasha. No one can't find that finish. Instead, they're going for solo. They find that kill. Dendy barely living here, but he is out of mana.
Wait, how did Pasha die to neutral?
I have no idea.
I think he was running past the neutral camp, right? And then he saw the fight break out, so he uses his ulti, and the ulti aggroes the ancients, and he doesn't realize it. He just dies to them.
Oh no.
Oh, bottom lane, solo in a bit of trouble. Hasted Dendy.
Yeah, they force the rotations, and they'll call it off now. Actually cancel the TPs. If they wanted, they could go back in again, but... Storm picking up the bounty rune. Both of them. And maybe going to go on Pasha now. They have the damage to open up. They have the catch. They have the pull. Do they want to use it? Actually don't have a pull right now. But Crystallize is there. Spirit Lance, Doppelganger, kills off the trees. Chase continues. Crystallize low. They brought in the Sven. One swipe from Ramses. And PL is dead.
The long con. Super long bait.
Unfortunately
for NaVi. Yeah. I mean, on the bright side, it's once again, it's a bit of space for General to catch up. The more time he gets, the better it is for NaVi in general. I think it's really important that he picks up his Blink Dagger at a decent time. You can't just rely on Dendy to pick up the but do all the initiating in the mid game.
Yeah. Oh, Pasha is standing by this rune, and now realizing there's people in there. Dream Coil caught. Pasha in trouble now. They have Doppelganger, and they caught the poor Nature's Prophet, who...
Oh, get the bounty rune.
He does get the bounty rune, and then taunts as he goes down. Alright. They got a good sense of humor about it.
Ramses has his Mask of Madness, going to be working towards the Sanji Nasha. Man, this build is like been on Sven for the longest time.
Yeah.
Even though the items keep changing, this build has been like the Sven build for the longest time.
Do you like it that much? I feel like the blink. I mean, it's good movement speed and all that stuff, but sometimes I feel like for the burst, the blink is a little bit stronger. What do you think?
I think it's situational. Right now, it's not like they're spiraling out of control or anything, right? This is just a pretty even game. So I think going for this route is definitely the right way to go. You don't need the blink for the burst damage because you have other people to initiate for you, right? You have a Kunkka, you have a Shadow Demon. So you just let them do the initiating. You get the items that help you farm faster, that help you kind of tank up for the team fights, and then you pick up the blink afterwards so that you can do it yourself.
Oh, overcharged catapult. Look at that. That's the dream right there.
Even with one level is actually...
Alright, does he snipe Seneko now? Does he do it? He tries to torrent General instead. He's gonna hit him. Breaks so the General can't get the last hit on the tower. Alright, these supports, they're just like doing every little thing that they can to try and mess with people on NaVi.
I mean, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
As a support. That's where your strength lies. being able to annoy people. Uh-oh, Roger gets caught out.
He will have a stun out of that. Good silence.
Silence.
Stun, the roll. Roger. It's not going to work, though. He does throw out a magnetize. My God. That's onto a lot, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any follow-up.
You got all the ancients.
Yeah, and they realize that the ancient stack is vulnerable now. Does Ramses want to try and take it at this point? Seems like it's pretty scary.
I think they're going to wait on it.
Oh, Dendi also has a regen rune here. What? Okay.
No, they're just giving the bottle to a general to regen.
All right.
Yeah, they'd rather have general be able to continue pressuring these lanes and not have to go back to base. So I think that's actually the right choice here.
Okay, fair enough.
Dendi doesn't have all that much. So
one of the big things I definitely want to wait and see is how well the Storm Spirit is going to work with the Kaya. How that ends up playing out, because it's going to be a different feel for Dendi. Like, even if he knows about the change that just occurred, it's I think sometimes hard to adjust. You know what I mean?
I definitely agree. I think it's going to be hard to see.
Yeah.
You kind of have to play it to get a good feel for it. I feel like that's usually how these things go.
All right. Well, we'll watch and wait and see. If he runs out of mana at an inopportune time, we'll know that the nerf had an effect. But
yeah, we'll just blame Kaya.
Stacks being taken. They are moving over to this direction, though. Roger wanting to soak up experience, and well, he almost gets a full level off of that one. So it's something, but Pasha? He's here with no one as well. They had vision of him when the smoke broke. 1,000 net worth lead, roughly. It's very, very even and close at this point, though. And the Virtus.Pro draft definitely feels like it's capable of taking down towers with the DP standing at the front line, but you need to get that tanky presence for no one first. And I don't know, what type of a timeline are we looking like for both of these teams?
I think VP are just looking to wait it out and find more core items. Oh, Dendi? A bit of trouble here. Uh-oh.
They have the silent. They've already used it, so able to relocate him away.
Let's see if they notice this.
Yeah, they should. TP's coming in, though. Are they going to fight this?
Yeah, they see it.
General is here. It looks like they want to try and fight this here. They do have Dream Coil available. Blink forward. Catches only onto one. It's on no one. Can they do anything else? Roll in. Magnetize onto two. They have the silence to follow it up as well. Dendi trying to bring down this Fen. It's not looking like it's going to be enough as of yet. Reapplying Magnetize onto three. Roger may be in trouble. He does die. Crystallize is here as well. They're not able to follow it up with too much. Dendi jumps in the middle of all of them, trying to find the kill. Ramses, he's gonna get disrupted, but as he comes out of this, the Remnant's already placed. He blows up. Dendi needing to chase this further. Can they find the kill onto Pasha? He's almost brought him low, but now Dendi's out of mana. He has the stick charges. Can he get out of there? No! He ends up dying, losing his life. Maybe those nerfs coming into effect.
Just a bunch of trades going off left and right now. I think, once again, VP taking fights underneath Shrine. I think they might be underestimating how much it actually does for these team fights.
Yeah.
But still, it's not a bad team fight for them. They do end up losing 3. It's like, I think was it 3 for 3?
I think it was 2 for 2. I didn't quite check it again.
No,
but
it should be 3 for 3.
Okay. But it's a little bit of a net worth lead again towards NaVi now. They haven't taken this tier 1 tower in the bottom lane. They did take the one up top. Meanwhile, Virtus.Pro haven't been able to secure any towers of their own.
I think the important thing, though, is that they took down the Storm. Storm is always someone you want to be able to slow down.
Oh, Crystallize. Nice play. Able to bait out the rotation from Solo, but Solo does get his ulti off. It looks like Solo's still going to die because of it. But they ended up disrupting the wrong PL. They will get the deny at least.
Fusel Blade is now done on PL, so his damage contribution is going to be a lot higher.
Well, they got a D-Ward up here in the top lane. And this is where we can maybe start to see some relocate ganks happening as well. If anybody comes up top, it'd be a huge problem. It's a relocate rotation. But who do you feel like is more happy at this stage of the game? Like, who's had their game plan work out better for them so far?
I feel like they're both like on equal footing right now. I think that if there's an opportunity for NaVi to pull ahead, I think this would be it though. This is where PL is probably his strongest, where you just pick up the Defusal Blade, and the other team doesn't exactly have that much to protect themselves with. Against that.
They caught themselves a PL, boat coming in as well, but there's the catch, there's the pull away. Io keeping him alive for the moment. Crystallize, he's living through this. The bottle charges everything. Crystallize, is he going to be a full liver? It doesn't look like it. But Denny might still be able to turn this back around. The disruption is there. They pull back in the DP and they find the kill. That's 2 dead already for the PL. Everybody else caught in the coil and keeping him back. The Magnetize reapplied yet again. They break the tether. Pasha, they're going to be able to roll away. So the trade is PL for DP and Kunkka.
I think that's actually a pretty good trade for NaVi, considering that was an exorcism used as well, so don't have to worry about the exorcism for another minute and a half. It's pretty important.
But we did see the strength of the silence there from the DP. Question I have is, once this PL gets into a Mantis style, how do they decide and how do they try and keep control of him? Like, it's going to be pretty tough.
They have kind of like a few ways to actually catch him out. It's just whether or not he's careless with his movements, right? There's a Kunkka who can catch you out. There's a Stormbolt if you do, commit your doppelganger too early. As well as a disruption into a silence.
Just a little X marks there on General. Nothing really significant though. He is underneath a ward right there. And meanwhile, they have the relocate back up in 20 seconds. It was a good play in that fight. I think that the Yule sceptered to disable the relocate that was coming in. Bottom lane. Starting to drop, and General decides he doesn't want to be here anymore. While the play is going towards mid, where NaVi are going to attempt to take the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, I think they're going to get away with this one. I don't think. They're threatening to defend.
Is this really what you want to do, though? They try and go for it.
Solo?
Banish the PL, but the roll in, the stun, the silence. It's going to follow through onto Solo, and, well, they end up finding the kill. Snako need to TP away from there. He's going to have that ulti pop, and, well, he gets away. Good decision to TP out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So far, the game's still feeling a little slow.
Yeah.
I mean, although I say that, there's already 21 kills. They're pretty much getting a kill a minute, but both sides trying to farm up towards their next item. I think Ramsey's just picked up his Blink Dagger, so I think he's ready to go. Got an extra 30 damage as well. No one went for the Hooded Defiance. Felt like magic damage was the biggest issue here. I definitely agree with that. I think right now VP are looking to take an engagement where they can secure Roshan for themselves, because NaVi don't exactly have a Roshan lineup. They don't have the they won't have the time to do Roshan, even if they had like 60 seconds on one hero where he was dead for 60 seconds. I mean, they probably still wouldn't be able to kill it.
Yeah, that is definitely one downside to this. And Bloodstone also is going to be done though. It feels like, even though that's the case, NaVi is still doing a very good job of keeping these lanes pushed out, so it's tough for VP to get in a position to take anything either.
Well, Roger's almost done with his Blink Dagger. Soneko's still only level 8, so if we... he just hit level 9, but if there's any hope in seeing the tether bonus, we're still quite a ways away.
Yeah.
Smoke
we do have
out.
some other cool talents, though. PL just got some extra health. Oh my god, VP, they're going in for it.
Oh, this is such a good play here. I think they purposely smoked up.
Ah, they orb, though. They realize what's happening. Solo, he gets the disruption. They're still taking Roche. They need to get here as quickly as possible. Able to phase shift away from one. Solo drops his ultimate. That's the Aegis already there, but they're trying to separate these heroes. The silence is there. Onto the Storm Spirit. Can they bring him down in time? They do. Storm goes down. Bloodstone not able to be used either. That is a huge pickup. Aegis and a Storm kill as he gets his Bloodstone. That doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, that one really hurts. The last thing you want to have happen to you is to die the moment you finish that Bloodstone. So it's almost as if he picked it up and it started at 9 charges. Then he's not going to be happy about that one. And well, I think this is where BP kind of just slow it down a bit. You know, you got the Aegis. Let's just wait for our cooldowns to come off, and then let's make use of the Aegis. A lot of tier 1s, or a lot of towers to be taken. 2 in the top lane. 2 more mid and bottom.
Yeah, they just set that up so well. Like, all this vision around this area. Seeing absolutely everything from every angle. And, well, NaVi now gonna need to play their way out of a hole. There's a couple cool things that they can look forward to in the late game. The Overload Piercing BK, or Piercing Spell Immunity is pretty good against the Sven, I feel like. Obviously, you could go for the creating Remnants also if you want to, just to clear through the creep waves. Either one feels pretty strong.
I really like that Remnant one.
Yeah.
It's just so chaotic in team fights. So you're just zipping all over the place. And it's kind of impossible to not run into any Remnants, right? So it actually contributes quite a bit of damage to these late game team fights.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So 23 minutes in, 11-11. It's still a very, very even game, but Virtus.Pro, if they're able to start securing these objectives, maybe get the next Aegis as well, possibly go for a refresher shard once you get the 3rd one, you could have a easy path to the summit.
Refresher shard death prophet.
It's disgusting. Oh, and look at this movement. Solo, Lil, Ramses, they're all moving into the jungle right now. They do walk underneath the ward, but still under the cover of smoke. They see him immediately jumping forward. Puck, can he get away from there? It's not going to happen. This hero that you pick for survivability is just not working out. They do have vision right now over Solo. Now they're going to blow him the hell up. Doesn't get off a single spell, but the turnaround, it's going to be there. There's going to be the doppelganger trying to run away. The both connects and caught them both. Crystallize is going to go down. A triple kill for Ramses. Give that man a 4th now. Solo's going to steal one for himself. And the bait was beautiful.
Oh, man, that bow one didn't even have a setup. He just aimed it at the right place. Lil was the sick bow play from Kunkka.
Oh no, and now DP is here. They didn't even use Exorcism for that one.
They're not going to go high ground, but I mean, we're looking at 3 towers in the span of 30 seconds or something like that.
3,000 net worth lead, a huge drop off into the favor of Virtus.Pro. And again, it's the Storm Spirit losing Bloodstone charges. He's down to 6 now. Man,
it's like, you know, the game was like so even, right? It was like no difference in net worth, and all of a sudden in 1 minute they already shot up by about 4,000 gold, and they still have Aegis.
This is insane. Oh God, you gotta feel it for NaVi fans out there. That was a ton of towers taken. Such a steep drop off. Look at the graph. Oh man. And it's just like they hit this moment, and it's by no means over, but it's looking damn bad.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It is not looking like a good time, and I mean, this is kind of where Virtus.Pro are strong at. Whenever they get a lead, they know how to use that lead.
Yeah.
Ramsey finishes his BKB. 10-second BKB, not exactly a fun time to deal with. And he's going to have his Chrysalis finished up pretty soon. Once that Aegis runs out, have a new item to replace that with.
They caught themselves or Roger, rather. He goes down.
Yeah, Pasha has the solo pick-off item build. Shadow Blade into Orchid.
Man, this is really bad. It feels like not only did they take the wind out of their sails, but NaVi are like just broken, sort of. Those little pick-offs here and there just hurt so badly, and now they're not going to get crystallized. He backs out at the right time.
It's always so annoying to deal with these deletions.
Yeah. Let's turn on the Lil now, and we'll eventually go down. Well, Puck has an Axe. So some amount of way to deal with the BKB.
Yeah. It's a pretty good answer for it.
Yeah. Tower goes down to Pasha. The last couple dying treants take the win. Now they're going to smoke away.
Wait, they were spotted by that.
Okay. He jumps forward, breaks the smoke. All right. That was pretty sick. VP, no. Now the wraparound. Is it coming? Is it going to be enough? Can they make anything happen at all? They see Crystallize. They have full vision over this entire area. VP walking forward. Seneko, can he get away from him here? They drop the ulti onto one. Pasha moving in. Has the Orchid. And Seneko, not long for this world. Poor Io.
Well, Virtus.Pro, they took all the outer towers now. I think the next step they're going to be waiting for is basically finishing up some of these core items that they're going to be needing for the next fight, and potentially waiting for Roshan, or even baiting NaVi into a game-losing Roshan fight.
Yeah. Level 20 Sven can go for the lifesteal or Stormhammer Dispels. Stormhammer Dispels any good? Do they have anything?
I was actually going to talk about that. He ends up taking the lifesteal. I was just wondering if there's anything to dispel, but it doesn't look like there really is.
Can you cast it on your allies?
that would actually be so funny, but I don't think so.
Because then you could dispel Earth Spirit ulti.
It would, I think that wouldn't be a thing simply because of how stupid it would look. It's like, how is it beneficial to your teammates by throwing a hammer at them? It just doesn't make any sense.
All right. Well, 28 minutes in. NaVi backs up against the wall. They're pushing bottom. You're getting some damage here or there, but at some point they're going to need to win a team fight. Look at Solo, just bold as brass, walking forward. They do find the stun, though, on the storm.
He's silenced.
Relocate out. Great play there. Roger now trying to escape as well. Dendi able to create that little bit of separation. Seneko still gets two-shot there by the Sven. Ramses is a monster.
Well, God Strength is down. All they get out of it is the Wisp. I don't think this is going to be enough to force a high ground push here, but basically just keeping them in the base right now. Going to keep the lanes pushed out. They are definitely just going to wait for the Roshan. Roshan's back up like at the perfect time. The moment he walks in. No. Oh, there you go. Here we go, Roshan. Gonna be the next objective. Looks like they're
waiting on it. They're playing it safe.
Yeah, they're gonna wait for God Strength, just in case. I think some of the other heroes are waiting for their items as well. I think Death Prophet finished the BKB as well. I mean, they pretty much have everything they need then.
Yeah. Well, they go in. They'll see if they can take down Roche without having to expend any big ultimates, and honestly, it feels like they're going to be able to. Will here gets himself the Spirit Vessel completed while picking up the Bounty Rune. Easy peasy for the Kunkka. And now the walk forward. Solo is here. He's able to catch that poor little Io yet again. Ramses with the jump forward just blows up yet again.
That just happened. Pasha kind of feeling bad for that one.
And, I mean, Crystallized Consent and Illusions, they're going to need to steal on a half out of Storm. But that's so scary. Here. Does he jump? No. He's going to go mid instead. Try and cut the creep wave.
They just gave everything to no one. Ramsey's actually not going to hold on to any of it.
Ooh, maybe a kill onto Pasha. They walk up to the high ground. They spot him. Okay. Nobody else is there, but they don't want to go on him.
I wanted to bring up the vessel too, the Spirit Vessel. This thing is actually such a great item against the Wisp. It pretty much like negates all the potential healing from a Wisp. It's like having an AA without actually having an AA.
Uh-oh. Storm. Torrent. They got him caught. There's going to be a Yule Scepter. They have the sounds off cooldown soon, but... Well, Dendi's like, no, please. He gets away.
He just zips all the way back into base. Pasha almost made it in time to silence him a second time.
I think he wants to do the zip TP thing, yeah.
Oh, you see that? They glyphed to protect their creeps.
Oh my goodness.
That was a great play.
Alright. Yeah, VP are next level. Rams is going to take a good amount of damage here, but like you said, it's really no one that's the guy who's dealing all the damage that they need. Dendi zips in, zips out. They kill off the creeps, and VP need to deal with the split push. Crystallize hitting the tier 3 tower. Okay, maybe they can find some people on the way out of there. They break it. Not bad at all, but Puck may be in a little bit of trouble as well. They have the Dream Coil. They're doing a lot of damage onto the Puck. They're going to TP in. The Nature's Prophet as well, trying to deal the damage that they can. Roger could chase this. Has a Magnetize available if he wants to go for it. But there's going to be the smoke used. And NaVi can't find any retreating heroes.
But still, that was a great play from NaVi. They managed to get Virtus.Pro to use everything, and they still managed to take down a tier 3 tower.
Yeah.
A great movement from NaVi.
It's tough, though. They're still playing from so far behind. But, I mean, we can see the beginnings of a comeback happening. It's just a matter of actually being able to hold out till you can get to those later game scenarios. You got the level 25 talent for Puck eventually. Getting that GPM. Wisp also, level 12, getting closer and closer to the Ag Scepter. Does the Ag Scepter change anything really this game?
No, not really. Definitely no.
I mean, you still take that over the Spirit's hero damage,
I
right?
actually think at this point of the game, you probably just take the Spirits.
Oh no, please don't tell me that. I mean, it is a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage. Think about it. 90 sphere damage, right?
Yeah.
The balls do 100 right now. There's 5 of them. That's 500 damage. If you get an extra 90, that's what is that? 450 extra damage. That's 950 hero damage if you hit all 5 balls. All 5 of them.
Well, we'll see. Storm Spirit picks up his Orchid, and we do have Crystallized up the top lane. He's in some trouble here. Does have the Manta on cooldown. 14 seconds. The Hex comes out. They don't hit on the Sprout, but Crystallized in trouble and killed off.
God, they have so many answers for this PL as well as the Storm. Like, look at their items. Sven has a Bloodthorn now. There's a Sheep Stick on Pasha, as well as an Orchid. And then you have the Death Prophet, who also has a Silence. So, ton of silences coming out of VP.
Yeah.
Oh. Puck. It's Duels. Is he gonna get silenced? Uh-oh, he gets silenced.
They have the Duel Scepter still for Puck. Alright.
Oh, here comes another Sheep.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Look at
no! It's all falling apart. They have buyback on both the heroes, but you don't want to have to use it at this stage of the game. Still, they have Ags. Could be that long duration stun that they want to look for, but bottom lane.
He's silenced.
Oh, Dendi. No, no, no. Dendi's in trouble as well. He's silenced, gets the Yule Scepter off. Is he going to be able to get away, though? The stun. It's not going to happen. They hit the turret. It's a magnetized on absolutely everybody.
Oh, and Roger, is he going to go down to the right click? Oh.
They don't have any buyback on these heroes. The boat comes out. They've got the buff onto all of them. VP are just going to continue to hit away at this, and they don't have buyback on Storm. This game is feeling pretty close to over. They can even do the X plays to get Pasha back at full HP. They are going to run away, though, as the Exorcism wears off. But
yeah, they are going to be happy with the amount of damage they caused. Not really losing anything in return, and just taking a set of racks as well as the tier 3. Now they're going to go for the Shrine. Ton of gold going their way right now. Pasha, with that one push, has enough for a BKB as well. Shiva coming out. Oh, this is looking like too much for NaVi to deal with right now.
Yeah. And I mean, like we said, we've been hyping up the Puck level 15. It's not going to get there. And even if it does, like, it's so hard to make any of these things work. Puck, or rather the IO 15. I don't know. It's all feeling like it's not going to work. They have the 500 Phantom Rush range, so they can chase a little bit better, but it's a hard game to win. That is for damn sure. And they've got split push. They've got an 18,000 net worth lead. 36 minutes in, 11 to 22. And VP playing it safe, as has been their MO so far after that first game loss.
Top shrine is under attack.
I feel like NaVi kind of got like a little shaken up after a few of the losses. I feel like the first couple of games, they were really aggressive, and I think their downfall this game was their inability to play aggressively.
Yeah.
They were just kind of like playing at Virtus.Pro's pace and just like fell behind. Always got caught out. Virtus.Pro superior map movement from the start of the mid game. Dendy's trying to find Pasha. Might be Pasha who finds him instead. They're gonna meet up in the bottom lane now. Is there still an Aegis? No, the Aegis finally ran out.
But they do have Exorcism again, and honestly, I would be very surprised if no one is gonna go down in this fight with Shiva's BKB, Hood, Eul Scepter. I don't know. It feels pretty impossible. But, well, they're sending the illusions around. They end up banishing the Earth Spirit. Roger, nowhere really left to go. Dendy jumps forward. He's going to get hexed. He's going to get stunned. Dendy is gone.
Yes,
Wicked 6 streak. Maybe it's all a bait. An elaborate bait to try and get them to commit too hard so the Storm Spirit can buy back. But
I hate to tell you this, but they didn't commit anything.
Yeah, that's...
Whatever's committed, it's already back off cooldown.
Stun. Catch. There's BKB there from Ramses. Still, he ends up popping it now. Turning around. 1,200 damage crit. But it is a good Eul's, or rather,
oh, they caught General.
Catch
follow up?
Oh, no.
He breaks the coil.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there, but the disruption. Ramsey's still alive, and all of the illusions are gone, and so is the barracks. Mid lane, trees are hitting it. They're being sent in over and over again. Dendy tries to jump forward for this. He might just run into a sheep stick. If they want to, they can just kill him. They don't actually go for it. They commit the TP fully, and, well, go Scepter solo.
They're picking out the gem right now. Solo tried to hide the gem before dying, if you can see where Seneko is.
Yeah.
It's a really funny little play. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but still, I definitely appreciate a play like that.
Well, Storm Spirit had to buy back. They still lose 2 lanes to barracks, and NaVi...
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. All they lost was a Shadow Demon, and like you said, lane of Rax, a buyback from Storm, amongst other kills. This is
no one has a Deso.
Yeah, why not?
They know what they want to do. General will run into Lil here. They get the silence, trying to get the kill.
Okay.
I think that's the first Bloodstone charge Storm's gotten in a really long time.
He's got 4.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what that tells you.
Game is hard. Sven ends up getting a Butterfly after getting the Bloodthorn too. And there is kind of like this nice little timing. Roche is going to be down or back up in 50 seconds. Maybe, possibly, with the Refresher Shard, NaVi can win a fight.
That's kind of the same issue they're running into right now, or they've had since the beginning of the game, is that even though it's 40 minutes into the game, they still have a hard time killing Roshan.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at PL, look at his build, right? He's got Diffusal Manta Heart. Doesn't really do any damage. And Storm Spirit, you know, you build towards the intelligence mana items, not really a right clicker, so he doesn't do that much either. And if you look at everyone else, yeah, there's no Solar Crest. It's not a thing. If you're looking at a potential comeback, you're talking about Dendy zipping into the Roshan pit and top lane. Relocate.
They end up going for it. Oh, well, Crystallize need to run away. They drop the Dream Coil. Not really sure if it's going to be doing enough as they're still starting to fall down. Crystallize is actually standing very strong in this, but they get the relocate away.
That was a return relocate, so
yeah,
no one's actually going to go down for that.
That was a nice play. They forced a lot of rotations. They forced out BKB charges.
Well, the thing is, rotations at this point don't even matter, right?
Yeah.
The 2 lanes are already down. They don't really care. If anything, they managed to get a BKB charge, but
yeah,
that's like it.
They all TP'd to the same place they were going to go anyways.
Yeah.
All right, Roshan back up.
Here we go.
All right, NaVi. The final chance, the final countdown. Is it going to be the moment that they need? Well, Roshan is already almost dead. And it looks like VP are going to get that last little bit of help for themselves. The refresher shard on DP. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I mean, do they have to take this fight before they get to their base?
No, they don't. I don't think they have to.
All right, wait a minute. We're here. He got level 15. Io, be prepared, everybody.
Oh, he took the step there. Okay.
All right.
I mean, at this point, you might as well go all in, right? Maybe you can make something happen.
Oh, silence there onto a couple of them. They get the pullback in. That's a lot of damage with the magnetize, but not nearly enough. And now Crystallize in
he
trouble.
just gets silenced again.
Yep. No one is brought down fairly low, though. They popped the BKB out from him. Oh, yeah. He's not going to die.
He's not going to die. Look at that.
He's living.
He
all right,
care.
VP. They really don't give a damn. They're bouncing him around. Jump forward. Ramses finds another kill. A triple for him.
Shard. And
they pop it a second time. Yeah, that's his problem. He does get a long duration stun. And Crystallize trying to turn this on to Pasha. He's draining a lot of mana. He might be able to kill off Pasha. Might be able to kill off Lil. Might be able to kill somebody. That's not happening. The disruption is there. Pasha ends up not even dying.
Oh, he was taunting as his
5-man wipe.
Last breath.
And GG well played is called. Virtus.Pro, ladies and gentlemen, are going to reclaim their seat at the summit. The winners from the last one are there again. NaVi eliminated. Steven, is this what we expected? It's what you expected, 3-1.